Hello everyone, this is Night, back again with another video. And sorry it's been a while, I've been busy with life and working on another video that I made a while back that I'm not done editing yet still. But on Thursday, the 26th, right, it is practically premiere night for the FNAF movie, so I went to see it with some friends. And I liked it. This is my honest review on it. So I'm going to be making two types of these videos. One is non-spoiler, and two is a spoiler one, okay? One is spoiler-free, one isn't, okay? So I'm not sure which one you're watching right now, because this clip will go in both of them, but depending on what the title of the video is and what the thumbnail has, you'll know, because it'll have spoiler free or spoilers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyways, here's my review over the FNAF movie. So if you like the video, press the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share with your friends so they can see my videos, so they can see this review. Join the Discord, links description below. I'm not gonna do that 30-second long thing like I usually do in videos. I'm not gonna do that. And yeah, let's move on with the video. If you're watching this, this is the video with spoilers. So spoiler warning ahead of this review video of the FNAF movie. Let's get into it. Now, I've already made a non-spoiler, so if you haven't seen that yet, go watch that, because I have a plan on how I'm going to upload these. I'm going to upload the spoiler-free one first, and then the spoiler one. So yeah, this is the one with spoilers. And it was like, I got my Foxy plush. Yeah. Funny story, I said this in my spoiler-free. So I was getting myself a soda, right? And I was like, just a soda, and I was like, I brought this from home, because I didn't want the lady to think I was stealing this, because they had FNAF plushies, just not a lot of them. I'm like, they didn't exactly have these type, They had a Foxy plush, but not this one. It was like the one from FNAF VR in that Halloween maze one. Yeah, I didn't want her to think I was stealing a plushie, so yeah, I actually got this at Dave & Buster's. I don't remember how many tickets this was. Yeah, I've had this for a long time, for a while now. And I brought it to the movie theater, because, if you know, you know, so. Anyways, let's get into the review of the FNAF movie. Now, I'm gonna go over stuff like story, cast, references and Easter eggs, just all of that in this spoiler edition, and have my ratings on them. So yeah, this might be longer than the non-spoiler one, so let's get it. Alright. Sorry, I had a burp. I'm gonna put my Foxy plush back up here now, so now they see him. Yeah, he's gonna be right there while I talk, so. Anyways, before I get into that, Foxy, fun fact, Foxy's like one of my favorite animatronics in the game. He's fast. Like, in the first FNAF game, he's fast. Yeah, I'm pretty fast, so. And he looks cool. I don't know. His design, just over the years, just looked cool to me. Anyways, let's get into it. So, story and plot and all that, I'll rate it like a 9.5 out of 10, I loved how, it's just not, I feel there's some things that missed opportunities or whatever, because, Mike Schmidt is, actually Michael Afton. Actually, that, pretty much in almost all the games, right, were actually Michael Afton, William Afton's son, oldest son. Well, it seems like they weren't hinting at that in the trailers either, but it doesn't seem like we're that either, and it seems like they didn't get too much into the bite of 83 or 87. But yeah, Matthew Lillard was William Afton, you know. Well, I'm pretty sure it was pretty obvious, and I'm pretty sure all of us know that just like in the books, he'd go by like some fake name or whatever, Steve Raglan or whatever his name was again. So yeah, I'd say he did a good William Afton. He didn't appear too much in the movie, you know. But it was pretty cool. I am now. This is what I said in my not free spoiler free one. There's some things in the movie that made me rate it like 0.5 points down out of 10. You know, like just 9.5 out of 10. There's some things in plot like we're all like they're my friends now. The animatronics. You know the little girl Abby, Mike Smith's sister. She became friends with all the animatronics. It felt kind of cringy though. Like but I guess it was necessary because in the plot of the story, they only became friends with her because they wanted to make her a part of them, which I think they say in the trailer. I don't really remember. And you know, because William Afton, when he killed them and their souls possessed the animatronics and all that, which the bodies, like just like in the games, are in the animatronics. Like I'm pretty sure they still are. But yeah, somehow they don't remember him killing them, and that influenced them somehow. So yeah. Also, yeah, Markiplier did not appear in the movie, which was sad. But you know who did? Like he already made a video about this if you've seen it, but MatPat did. Yeah, let me tell you, when I saw MatPat in the movie, right? When he popped up on screen, I was like, MatPat! Like me and my friend just screamed MatPat because he deserved to be in the movie. Like he was one of the YouTubers that influenced FNAF on me, you know? After he practically got me into liking the lore of FNAF. There's all his theories and stuff. MatPat does say that's just a theory in the movie, so that was great that he said it. Oh yeah, and they do go over the 5 missing children's incident. Yeah, that does happen in the movie, you know. And you know, Korak Skenshin was in the movie, so you know I had to go.
Cause my name is Corey Kenshin.
What else? Oh yeah, the one where the animatronics are about to kill William Afton, right? So you know, I hate my voice crack right now. Anyway, so you know how in the games, you know, William Afton takes apart the animatronics, their ghosts chase him down. He puts on the spring body suit to scare them, but he gets spring locked, and because of water, yeah, that didn't exactly happen like in the games, you know. So here's how it went down. So you know, William was about to go after Abby, the little girl, the sister, but she made a drawing to make them realize that William killed them. And Mike shined a light on that. And then they started remembering, and then they saw who he really was. So yeah, no ghosts came out of the bodies or anything. But it was just really the 4 of them. I don't know how Cupcake is sentient and attacks people, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, and they're going off by the games but not attacking children, you know? Kind of. I'll get into that later. But yeah. So, yeah, right when they're like circling around William Afton, aka Springtrap, Cupcake. Now this is what made me mad. Okay, not what. Just when you'll know when I know when I explain it. So, Cupcake jumps out at William and bites a piece out of the spring Bonnie suit, and then the spring locks start happening, which was the part I was waiting for, you know. So it's not like water made the spring traps. The spring locks become active. No. So yeah, I was excited to see the spring locks part, but you know what? You know what the character does that upset me? That made me like that was stupid. You know, because this was actually dumb. Like, why would he put the helmet on if he's getting spring locked, right? he grabbed the mask, the helmet, and put it on as he didn't spring lock. But at least he said this line: "I always come back." So, but still, why would you do that if you're gonna spring lock? Like, come on now. That made no sense. So, like, he could have like the writers or whatever could have at least like made it to where he put it on before getting spring locked. Like just to scare the animatronics. But no, that didn't happen. So, but we're catching me into the movie. Yeah, actually, Corey gets like two scenes in the movie. Taxi driver when he's driving them, and then he gets like a funny credit scene where this little balloon boy toy thing, right, just pops up in his car. And he just wakes up and screams because he sees it. It's funny. Yeah, you'll see. It was pretty good. A lot of good things in the movie. And I feel like the babysitter Mike hired to babysit Abby didn't have to die. Sure, she was hired to get to see if there's anything criminal about Mike, but she genuinely tried defending the guy, saying there's nothing bad about him, and I feel like she didn't have to die, but that's just me though. Design of animatronics, I'm gonna have to say 10 out of 10. Design of the suits and things, 10 out of 10. Let me explain. Animatronics, do I even have to explain? Look fire. Now they didn't have the glowing pupils, the glowing white pupils or anything, like they do in the games. I think the only one who did have the white pupils was Spring Bonnie's suit, but that was because it was in the dark. So, but hey, when William Afton popped up on the screen in Spring Bonnie's suit, that scared. The only part that really scared me in this movie was when he ran at Michael and just pushed. I was like, oh, because I felt like I was there in that moment. I was like, me personally, I would have been scared. I was like, I'm still scared to go near the animatronic at Chuck E. Cheese. Not afraid of the costume, just the animatronic self. I really need to get over that fear. Anyways, yeah, just 10 out of 10. I just really liked it. Cast, I'd say 10 out of 10. I feel like Josh Hutcherson did a really good job playing as Mike Schmidt, and then and then Matthew Lillard did a really good job at playing as William Afton. And, it's not his first time playing as a murderer. He played as the murderer in Scream once, which I've seen clips of, and he did a pretty good job. So so yeah. And then I feel like the actress as Vanessa did a pretty good job, and it's kind of bad in my opinion. Anyways, and that the little girl of Abby, she did a pretty good job playing as Abby. I don't know if is it her first acting role? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think so, but who knows. Anyways, but I really gotta give it to my one of my favorite YouTubers, two of my favorite YouTubers who appeared in the movie, Corey Kenshin and Matt Pat. I'm just glad they made it into the movie. So yeah, 10 out of 10 out of that, especially with those cameos. Now, Easter eggs and references, 10 out of 10. Okay. Now, at first, when I saw Chico was about to put Abby into this springlock suit, at first I thought it was baby, because you understand it was on the head there was some red hair, or it was a red head, and it had white makeup and some pink blush, which now that I think about it didn't really make sense, because it wasn't didn't have any of the fun time designs like that. And then I saw a video saying that animatronic, that springlock animatronic, was actually that one animatronic from one of the books from Fazbear Front. No, it was I forgot what it was called, the book series, but yeah, it was one of those, and I'll show you. Look, there'll be a picture of this video. See, there's a picture right now while I'm talking over. So, but Yeah, I saw it. I saw a video saying it was that, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that is." Why did I think it was baby at first? Yeah. And then there was a dog animatronic in there, which was a reference to. I think it was a reference to Sparky the dog. Maybe I want to say that. I'm pretty sure it was a reference to that. Especially since there's like a myth or whatever a long time ago during the first FNAF game saying in parts of service you can see a dog animatronic or whatever near the door. It was a myth. I don't think it was real. Anyways, yeah, so Sparky the dog was there. Who else? Oh yeah, and the name Sparky, which Matt Pat pointed out in his video about him being in the FNAF movie. I didn't see the name of the diner that they were in, but Matt Pat pointed out that the name of the diner was named Sparky's, which was another reference to Sparky the dog. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. What other references? Oh yeah, the video game style, like at the beginning of the movie, was really good. So yeah, like just the five like William Afton leading the five children. That was a good style of how he put it. Really wish he put like a news thing about it, but whatever. In the movie, but whatever. What else? What else? Oh man, there's so many references in there. I can't. Oh yeah, I saw a video about Shadow Freddy being in it, right? You know where that dog animatronic was, Sparky, right? Oh yeah, I love the reference to Balloon Boy. Well, he's not really a reference. He kept appearing, but whatever. Oh, Dream Theory. There was a reference to Dream Theory. That was like one of the theories people made about like all the games just being a dream, a big dream, which was fake. But yeah, that was a cool reference. That was a cool reference. I love the Dream Theory reference. Apparently the Nest thing. Matt Pat's character being named Ness, right? Him as the waiter named Ness. Apparently, it's a reference to one of his videos about Ness being Sans. That one game theory video, which Scott Cawthon had it as like Scott Cawthon wanted it to be. So that was pretty funny. So the stuffing of the animatronic, that was different. I wouldn't really say it's a stuffing, but it was different. It was different. Oh man! Oh, I know. They mentioned the minimum wage thing, and because like when Mike Schmidt mentioned something about the pay, William Afton said not good, and let's be honest, in the game the pay was not good. What else was there? I don't know, but I'm not gonna mention all of it. I'm just gonna say here, it was a 10 out of those things. So yeah. But comment down if you want me to go over like a breakdown of Easter eggs and references in the FNAF movie, and I'll rewatch it and see every single thing in there. So yeah, my experience there, 10 out of 10. There wasn't really any noisy or annoying people. I really like the movie, so 10 out of 10. Scariness to the movie. I'll be nice and give it an 8 out of 10 because it wasn't really that scary. So the only scary scene in there was probably when Springtrap ran at Mike Schmidt, and just like I'll just show you a clip right here. Yeah, it was pretty scary. Oh, what else did I rate in my non-spoiler one? I don't know, but overall, in my opinion, movie was 10 out of 10. I loved it. Just a 10 out of 10. Which I'm just saying that because I'm a FNAF fan, but still. So yeah, it was just nice to see a movie that I've not just been waiting for since it's been announced, but for like ever now, since forever now, because they canceled it like 5 different times. So yeah, it's nice to see a movie that's just based off my childhood, a game that I've played, seen videos on, kept up with the lore / saw theories, just all of that, just been part of my childhood. I'm just glad to finally see a movie about that, you know, and see Scott Cawthon, a man who had bad review on the game, make Five Nights at Freddy's a horror franchise, then a horror game that became a franchise, to finally have a movie. It just makes me happy to see something from my childhood just finally have a movie. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it was probably like the best video game adaptation movie I've ever seen. Better, like it was better than Mario, Sonic, Mortal Kombat. Like, that's just my opinion, but Detective Pikachu, yeah, I remember that. That was probably the ones I've seen, but I'm not gonna list all those. But yeah, it's probably the best one in my opinion, and yeah, I'm just glad to finally see that. Like a game that's been scary, and yeah. So Scott, if you're watching this, there's probably a low chance of you doing that, but it'd be pretty cool if you did. So, but yeah, if you're watching this, thank you, Scott, for my childhood. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios. Ah.